YouTube. What's up, y'all? I'm back. No, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Nothing, nothing dramatic has happened. Actually, we got some good news. Um, Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, welcome back. So, as you guys know, I used to have four, actually, accounts that I was trading from my previous video, I think. Yeah. So, I'm not too sure where I left the previous video. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but anyways, we on to the next. We on to the next. So, um, I just want to give you guys a quick rundown of the situation that I have right now. So we have a 100K funded account. However, the 100K funded account needs an activation fee of like 500 and something dollars, which currently I do not have. However, what I am planning on doing is using my 5K of 5K instant funded account. Once I can request the payout from there, I will purchase the 100K account. So that will be coming soon. That will be coming soon. On the other hand, we have passed our 10K challenge again. Yes, we've passed another 10K challenge, and we've finished phase two of our um of our what's this of our funded 5K, yeah, our 5K funded account. We finished phase two. So as you can see here, it says passed. This is phase one challenge. It's 2 step. It says passed. Then here 3. So if I go to active accounts now, you guys will see that it's only literally one account that's active, and that's my 5K. So don't mind this. I was just watching some anime. If I go to where is this? If I go to my emails, you guys will then see that it has sent me today. Was it today? I think it was today because I'm gonna get to the trades in a little bit. I'm gonna get to the trade that actually passed the funded accounts. It was a beautiful short. Gold. I mean, shit. I've just been taking dub after dub when it comes to gold, y'all. So as you can see here, these two top um emails that I got recently. This one was at 3 a.m. in the morning, and then this one was at 9 a.m. in the morning. Phase two review pending, and phase one. This phase one is um, it's the 10K. This is a 10K funded account. We passed phase one, so it's a one-step account, which means I will be getting of funded account with login details. However, I also will have to still pay to activate this one. So yeah, and then as for come on, what's going on? As for the phase two, as you guys can see here, phase two, I'm pressing it, it just doesn't want to press. There we go. Phase two, we have successfully passed phase two of your evaluation. So we're just gonna wait for a couple of days more, probably by Wednesday. This can now be funded because I've already passed both phases, so I don't have to pay an activation fee, which means we'll be 10K funded um in funded accounts spread across 2 accounts. So okay. Anyways, let's get back into it. Let's get to what we really came here for. Cause I know what you people came here for. You guys want to see. My network is slow. Uh anyways, here we go. Here we go. So let me quickly explain to y'all. I know you guys see my new background. I was I was tinkering a little bit. I went back to my old one. This is actually my old background, the black and white. So ignore this. This is not a trade that I'm in, by the way. Sorry. It was. Let me just delete it because that's not a trade I'm in. Uh the TP was here actually. Ooh, my PC is acting up. So let me run down why I took the setup and the trade that actually made me cash. So this was Monday. So I drew this. I saw this on the daily, right? I saw this daily fair value gap, a clean, nice daily fair value gap, sitting right there. Friday. Oh, I did have trades on Friday, but I was actually just trying to trade Friday because I wanted to have trading days, and then I only realized that a trading day counts once you've made profit of about 0.5%. So even if you lose and you try obtain a trading day, it doesn't count. You have to make profits. So please keep that in mind, guys. Just quickly run through the rules that you need to follow before purchasing accounts because yeah. So I saw that on the daily and I was like, okay, cool. Monday, because I don't like trading Fridays. I just tried to because I wanted, and then I found out, you know what I found out. As I woke up quite late on Monday actually. I woke up at like 9, 8, and I saw markets were in this situation. So what was happening? We had markets pull back into this daily fair value gap, right? Which is confirmation number one. We want to see a point of interest get tapped into. Then, from the point of interest, we then wait to see are we above our resistance line? Yes, we are. Confirmation number three would be are we closing back below our resistance line and making it um turn into support? Yes, we are. With which candlestick? The 1A. This was at 1 a.m. in the night. So I was like waking up at 8 o'clock, so I'm not really bothered by all of this. As I wake up, I see okay, we've closed below and we have a fair value gap right here. So this was an even better confirmation for me because I love seeing fair value gaps. That shows a strong indication for the market direction. So it gave us this fair value gap, and now we can clearly see we are in this fair value gap. I don't care about people talking about, oh, it's already filled 50% or of the full vet. No, it can even go as far as go above here and close above here. I don't care. It must just tap into the fair value gap. You see how high it came here. Do you see how high that came? And it still worked out. So I don't know about those people that talk about if it fills 50%, it's not a strong fair value. I don't care about that. So tapped into the fair value gap, we put our stops at the high of that fair value gap because if it is to fail, it will fail the fair value gap and then most likely continue going high. So markets pulled back and then we saw it completely just tank. In the morning, I woke up to this TP hit at like 3 in the morning. So that was the trade that we were in. I'm gonna get to this trade real soon. Just want to show you guys um the setup here. So it was $700. So this was on Friday, as you guys can see. I had my last trade on Thursday. The time I think it was on the 25th. Then the 26th was Friday. So on the Friday I just tried to risk a little bit. I risked first $12, then I tried risking, but as you can see, these these losses didn't even amount to over $200. It was quite very risk free in terms of my account. Then to this is the trade that we had. We did have a sell on the NAS, but I was not happy with um the confirmation on the lower time frame. This setup, I'm gonna get to it now. I know you guys are seeing this. I'm gonna explain why in a few minutes. Um, so yeah, that's what we are. That's what we are. That's what we are. So This is literally the trade that also passed my 10K challenge and my phase 2. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into what we're looking at today. So to discuss the NAS one real quick, I had a short position. So I saw that I identified on my higher time frame on the 4 hour that markets are still we were bearish. We were bearish. However, there's a liquidity grab right here, and this liquidity grab is a very key influential aspect of trend in market structure. If you're seeing a liquidity grab like this and markets not generally closing below, chances are we might have a reversal and take out these highs. So although I know I drew my fib extension anticipating shorts, as you can see, that's the reason why I have it's my Fibonacci zone. I went down to the 5 minute in the morning and I noticed, okay, cool, we're having a sort of my lower time frame confirmation. So for my lower time frame confirmation, I wait for two situations to play out. First, I wait for markets to close back into my resistance level if I'm trying to sell, and then sweep that high, right? After sweeping that high, then I will enter once it closes back again. However, this was already in the morning. I only trade from 8 o'clock. So when I woke up, I noticed that markets did what? Markets closed back above here. So it took this out and broke structure, continuing going higher. And then here at around 8, which was like somewhere here, yeah, right here, I saw that, okay, we've closed back into this range. So I did take, initially, I took shorts. I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to take the shorts. I'm going to put my stops above these highs. I'm confident it's going to sell. But then I ended up exiting the trade. I was like, you know what? I actually don't like this type of situation because my higher time frame is still very bullish. And because of the markets failing to hold this high, I wasn't happy with it. So I said, you know what? Let me wait for more confirmations, and I took it out. Then I saw that the 1 hour had this fair value gap. So I wanted the 1 hour to close below this fair value gap, inversing it. What has it done? It didn't. You see, it actually failed to close below, and it's kind of giving it a support system. So this is a no-no for me. That's why it's sometimes best to wait for the highest time frame confirmation. If I have a 1 hour candlestick right now that is to close below this level, then I will most likely be able to take the short position and I'll use these eyes and then do exactly what I did on gold. But because I haven't had my confirmation yet, I have to be patient and I have to wait. Markets could choose to literally take this high out. This could be viewed as liquidity and also take this high out. And then after taking that high out, then try to reverse. We don't know, so we can't predict. We can only react to what it has shown us. So we got to sit on our hands and wait for that one. And then my EA trade, I'm anticipating a pullback. I'd like to see this candlestick close bearish because I need at least 3 bearish candlesticks coming lower before I can validate a pullback. So currently, if that does give me a pullback, I'll use this and wait. I'll still have to most likely wait for markets to come back all the way down here before I can continue the buys. So it's gonna be quite a long wait, honestly speaking. It's gonna be quite a long wait. And then on my GBP over here, this is where we have our setup. So previously, if you guys have watched my old video, this was the setup we had prior, where markets were going higher, going lower, and then this is the overview of the whole trade. So we had a break of structure to the downside from here. Let me just zoom out for you guys so you guys can see nicely. So as you can see here, we had a nice pullback. See, it has more than 3 candlesticks. Then we want a continuation. This was continuing the uptrend. From here, we had a sharp liquidity grab and then we displaced lower, breaking this low. So that was my break of structure. After we had the break of structure, we now needed a pullback. Markets did 1, 2, 3, 4 candlesticks that were bullish. So from here, this is my pullback. If markets were to break and close below here, then this was going to be my new high. However, it failed, continued to come higher, then it got back into my point of interest. So from my point of interest, that's when I was looking, and then I happened to catch this beautiful sell setup. You guys can go check it out on my previous videos. And yeah, so initially our target is still down here. However, we are just continuing the internal structure trade. So in the internal structure trade, we can clearly see markets broke these lows right there. And my fib extension tool, I drew it out from the highest to the lowest point of the wicks. I always use the wicks, not the body, because the wicks tell you the damage. So you can clearly see it lines up with the points of interest. So from my points of interest, I am looking to then take this all the way back down to these lows, which is like a nice 10R trade, which is this one. Hold on, which is this one that we're in currently. So if we manage to hit this TP, we will make about 1.2 on the trade. So I want to explain something. When I lost this trade here, I had initially first put my sell position on and I was risking $200. However, I was still worried that I'm risking too much because I remembered my max daily drawdown was supposed to be at 150. Now, I went to go double check this and then I found out that on an instant funded account, when you are trading, your daily drawdown increases with the profits that you earn. You see, I still need to have 3 more trading days. So I'm not even going to be able to request a payout or withdrawal yet if I don't have the maximum of consistency. So I was like, okay, if that's the case, let me just double check. So I double checked and it says down my daily drawdown is at $505. You get me? So that's the reason why I closed that trade. It wasn't an invalid or a stop loss per se. I was just panicking because on my other accounts, the last time I lost the 10K account, it was because of a similar situation where I had assumed I still had the profits that made my account as leverage to continue to short. However, it's not the same. So you guys gotta read the rules and be careful of which account type you are using, because if you are going to use the free account that they give you after you purchase a PROPFIRM challenge, there are different rules to a instant funded account. So please be sure to just double check and read your guys' rules carefully. So that's the reason why I have that little loss, but it's okay because if I make the money back, I will be making 1.1 basically, or at least a K, and I'll bring back what I've lost. So it's going to be a nice swing position. I'm I'm very keen to see how this would play out. I'm quite positive. Okay, so let me just explain because I know you guys are going to be like, hey, but the 1 hour did not close below what. Let me explain. The same thing I was looking at on Nasdaq, I was looking at the fact that I need to see liquidity. Guys, markets move with liquidity. So liquidity will be most likely the strongest indication you can use. And in this situation, I saw that markets were pushing higher, and then I needed it to get to my POI. However, when it got into my POI, it had a very strong impulsive move into it and then it immediately started to fall back. So that was a liquidity grab mixed in with the rejection of my point of interest. That to me is a confirmation that we can go short. So your sell could be from anywhere here, because after the markets took out this POI, it closed on this candlestick. Now, I don't trade at 3 a.m. in the morning. It's very rare that I'll place a trade. If I do, it's a rare, very rare occasion. I do not prefer to trade at that time, because there's a lot of manipulation that goes on at that time. As you can clearly see, markets were choppy. Markets probably tried to say, people were probably buying from this level. People were going long from here, putting their stop losses down here, thinking we're going to continue going higher. You get me? And then getting stopped out. There was a lot of manipulation. So when I woke up and then I saw, oh, okay, this is what's happening. I gave it some time. Then I realized, you know what, I can actually hop into um these shorts, because it's grabbed liquidity on the 1 hour, and we have tapped into our points of interest. Is it the strongest confirmation? No. Would I love to see it close below this red line? Yes. So let's just wait and see. I'm gonna hold it. I'm already have committed to the trade. I'm not gonna close it. If I am to close it, I'm definitely closing it in profits, because I do not want to close it in a negative, and I want to close it more than I've just lost. So I want to close it in $117 profits if I want to close the trade early. So yeah, and then I mean, that's pretty much it, y'all. That's pretty much it. I don't have anything else that I'm interested in. Let me quickly just double check. Yeah, so cause on gold now, that daily fair value gap has played out, and it has um reached its target. So currently right now currently right now, yeah, I can only use my 4 hour as a higher time frame confluence. So when I use my 4 hour and I draw my fib tools, I do see that the highest, my POI is above here, and there's a fair value gap down here. So usually, if the fair value gap is very close to the 50%, it's not the greatest. I won't lie to you. It's not the greatest. However, it's at least in a discount, because it's 50%. This is discount. This would be premium if I was longing. So I'm kind of just monitoring gold right now, because like I said, when it doesn't close and break below, the structure tends to reverse. So we might start seeing gold breaking highs and continuing an uptrend. So for now, I'm just gonna leave markets like this. I can now delete this. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave markets looking like that for now, and then we'll definitely wait and see if anything happens. For the meantime, I'm not too interested on Nasdaq, to be honest with you guys. I'm genuinely not that interested in it. I am looking for the shorts, but I'm not that interested in Nasdaq. I will only genuinely be interested in Nasdaq if we get a closure below here. Like, it's it's too early to tell. I don't like that the 1 hour is holding. Yeah, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. So yeah. Anyways, I'll keep you guys posted. Please be sure, guys. I keep on telling you that if you want to find out whether I am in a trade outside of me posting and not being online and stuff, or yeah, like not me posting on my socials, go to my YouTube channel, subscribe. What do you mean wait? Ugh, it's anyways, yeah, go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and you'll be able to then see and view my shorts. Because on my YouTube shorts is where I wanted to show you guys, but this is just doing its own thing. So on my YouTube shorts, you will then be able to see my setups and then you'll also be able to see when I close trades and the whole process in me managing risks and stuff like that. And yeah, man, it's just, I think, easier for me to also be posting the screenshots of the trades that I am in while I'm on my phone, as well as give you guys the market breakdown so you guys are not really confused as to why I took them. So yeah, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna chill, vibe out, see how this trade plays out, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.